Hey everyone, thanks for staying here with us on Daytime. We're joined in the studio right now by Garen. He is an upcoming singer-songwriter. Welcome to the show, Garen.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Well, pretty much before we start talking about, your albums and I guess the history in your career, why don't you just tell us by, tell first off your style of music.
Style of music, well, it's basically, it's very acoustic, singer-songwriter style. I like to incorporate a lot of world music into it. So just with my travels and just growing up listening to diverse styles of music and different cultures, I'll incorporate a lot of different styles, such as like Latin. I'll throw in a bit of country to a bit of reggae, as well as like a lot of northern. Like I love Northern Indian, so you'll hear a bit of everything.
I think that's really cool that you incorporate so many different types of music. You started playing the violin at age 7, you picked up the guitar at age 14, and you've traveled around the world. Tell us about some of your influences in your music.
Well, I've been to Brazil a couple of times, and I love samba, I love bossa nova, so I throw in a bit of that as well into it. But I mean, it's not too world. Like I still keep the folk acoustic rock concept as well. Pretty rock. With a band, I play. We're a 4-piece, and we do quite a bit of the pop sort of rock sort of feel. But I mean, I like to throw in a bit of country in there once in a while, or throw in a bit of reggae as well. So work with a dance hall reggae artist right here from Toronto. So it's kind of nice to work with different styles of music as well and different people. So
it all comes together to make one great sound, which we'll hear after the break. But let's talk about, you have an album out now called Health Crisis.
Correct.
Can you just explain kind of what people can expect from that album and kind of the history on making the album?
Sure. Yeah, I recorded that here I recorded in Toronto, and it took a couple of years, I guess, to do it. A bit the songwriting and putting it together. So it's just it's a combination of my style of writing, like the acoustic stuff, the folk stuff, a bit of world. I've got an instrumental on it as well. I play violin on one of the songs. There's banjos, piano. I've got a good friend. He's a jazz trumpet player. He's on it. My dad plays accordion, so it's pretty eclectic, as well as it's pretty straightforward as you can get, but with a bit of twist on the songs. A bit of Brazilian flavor, some reggae, classical.
That's very cool. Yeah, looking forward to hearing something from that. And also, your initial EP that came out in 2005, Odd Ones.
Yes.
That kind of picked up all kinds of, I guess, popularity on college radio stations, not just in Canada, but in the States too. Tell us about how much that kind of helped you launch your career.
Yeah, it's been helpful. You know what? It's technology. Technology has helped quite a bit. Being on, I guess I can mention it, YouTube, and MySpace, and Pure Volume, and even Facebook now. So it's, I mean, that has really helped people who are around the world to have access to this, and iTunes.
Definitely.
We're on iTunes. So I mean, as far as the States goes, and here as well, college radio, it's helped quite a bit.
Absolutely.
And a couple of other radio stations here in Toronto. It's
very cool.
Some big ones. So.
Yeah, and Garen, actually, Kim and I were just talking last week about how you got to really kind of use technology to your advantage. But we are going to hear some songs after the break from Garen, so stay with us on Daytime. Hey, welcome back to Daytime. We are still chatting with Garen Markarian, and he's going to perform for us now a song called Curtains, which is off his brand new album, Health Crisis.
All right, take it away.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Yeah.
As she fell in the shadows, there was no turning back. Oh, look at you now, girl. Oh, you got everything. you now, girl. Oh, you got everything. Oh, so why do you wanna go? Does it make you scream? Does it make you scream? Does it make you scream? Does it make you wanna stray? Just look at you now, girl.